Hi, I'm author Shari Dunn, and I'm going to be talking about my book, Qualified: How Competency Checking and Race Collide at Work. And a couple of pieces of data that I thought folks might find interesting is that the data and surveys asking Black women, women of color in the UK and the US, how they felt about the workplace is very, very similar. There was some research done by Coquille, and they found that 52% of Black heritage women at the time the research was done were wanting to leave their workplace because of race-based discrimination. Now, there was similar type of survey done in the United States by an organization called Working Mother Media, and they found that 50% of Black and women of color in the United States wanted to leave their job because of race-based discrimination. When we think of the UK and the US, we think we are so different, we're so far apart, but actually the roots of this really run back to colonialism, and they run back to the hierarchical understanding of who is intelligent and who is worthy and who is worthwhile. And so it is no wonder that you would see similar data in the US and the UK around the pressures and difficulties of operating in a workplace that is hostile to you. There was a report called Broken Ladders, and it says a staggering 75% of women reported experiencing racism in the workplace in the UK. So comparable numbers in the United States. So we are all dealing with the impact of empire and colonialism on us, and its attendant expression, which is what I call competency checking, which is the ways in which Black and other people of color and women are required to prove to the powers that be that they are competent and they have skills and knowledge in a way that other people are not. And the data says, specifically in the US, that Black people actually show up to the workplace with equal or exceeding the education and skills of the white people they're competing with, and yet they are not getting the same result. So the idea that affirmative action or diversity, equity, inclusion have somehow given people of color unfair advantage turns out not to be true. And so that's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk a little bit more about the connection between the UK and the US, and about competency checking, and a whole host of things that I think you'll find interesting. I hope you can join us.